everybody! How's everyone going today? Hold on one second, guys. Of all the damn things, as soon as I start the stream, my wife is like, hey! I'm like, what do you need? Oh. Welcome, everybody. Whether you're here, basically you're a follower, or you're here because you've been watching my guides, welcome one and all. Hope you all are having a good day. Today is Wednesday. And again, today I made some progress on the guide a little bit further than what we've done on the stream, which is perfectly fine by me. I've also gone back and completed a few more chapters on our nightmare run, specifically to. I actually need to delete this one because that's going to be our ultra nightmare shave. I've gone back and completed a few chapters, specifically to nail that 100% on our nightmare run. Things are going well. I've routed the next level out, as a matter of fact, just haven't gotten the footage for that yet, so expect that video soon, probably in the next day or two, probably maybe even the day, depending on how motivated I am to go get that stuff recorded. So we're doing good. The guide is coming along. Some of these levels are so damn big that it just takes me a little while to go back and get all of that information in. Things like the Holy City of Atronum and Siege Part 1 were just incredibly huge. So it's time consuming, right? It takes a lot of time. Now, that being said, we do have some new weapon skins out of that I haven't actually seen yet. So let me see here. Let me come in here. What do we have? We don't have anything for the sawed-off shotgun yet, but we do have a new skin for our normal shotgun, which is the Reverend, which actually looks pretty cool. Nothing for the super shotgun. We have, yeah. And then we have the Nightmare for that guy now. We have had the Nightmare for that one. Nothing for that guy yet. We have the Nightmare skin for that one. And we have a new grenade launcher, which we'll get into later. Likewise, we have a few collectibles that I've picked up now, including the Witch, the Pinky Rider, the Mancubus, which we haven't seen yet, the Slayer, which was hilarious to see. And so, yeah, I think the last one we got was the Seraph. And then, do we have any other skins? I have one more skin I unlocked. Where is that? Here it is. We have the NVIDIA skin, which I've actually been considering running around with, because I kind of like it, honestly. Between the Void and the Verdant skin. The Verdant skin's pretty good. We'll use the NVIDIA skin for a little while. We'll use that. All right. We'll just come in here. Siege Part 1. This is a huge level. And I had just gotten done routing Siege Part 2 earlier this morning, so...
The ships are refueling, sire. We should be ready to leave as soon as the cruisers are done loading.
Very good. Get to your ship. I thought you left for the command station. Everyone is evacuating.
So you are holding on to it?
Until we get to the location. A new vault is being built.
Then let the Slayer guard it.
If what they say is true, then this is a part of our heritage, not the Makers. Valen, are you seeing anything?
No sign of activity, sir. Maybe he didn't survive.
Demonic threat level increasing.
Should we launch the Slayer now? The Sentinels will be overrun.
Then what about us?
That armor does look pretty good. Somebody woke up. Yeah, this is what happens when you piss off the Doomslayer.
Before he kills us all.
It would appear that the Slayer no longer wishes to be detained here.
No shit.
Down to 35%.
Should we terminate his life functions?
And destroy the Godmaker's prized possession.
34.
So long as he has that tether on him,
33.
we can still have a hand in his fate.
Each punch is just lowering that shield little by little. And I'm hoping I don't have to pull up my own damn guide to figure out which these secrets are. As I recall, they were fairly obvious.
Sound the alarm. Prepare for battle.
King Novik, there is an urgent call from the Creedmaker.
Lord Novik, a large horde is headed toward your position. We are launching the Slayer now. Please send forces immediately to ensure our safety.
Thank you, Bishop Creed.
Oh, so I just got done with my workout, so I'm a little stiff right now. And we have spider mines now. And that's something new here. Next level, we actually get revenants. I remember what the objectives are in this map. If I recall, if I do everything, it should be fairly obvious to find, but I may have to go out of my way to do one or two.
The hangar is blockaded, sire. No one can get in or out.
Let's see what I got. All right. So my objectives: destroy forward. Okay, parry 10 held 9 attacks. Okay, both of those are actually fairly easy.
All islands to defensive positions.
Blocking the Hellgates.
And as far as collectibles, the gold is the major sticking point here. Both essences are fairly easy to find, and the rubies are fairly easy to find. One requires a little bit of a puzzle to be solved, so it shouldn't be that bad. Yes, I know. That was interesting. Have no idea why we went into slow-mo there.
Energy production is down because of the war. This is his district.
What's funny is this room actually houses several secrets in the next level. So there's actually a secret right there, behind that door. There's actually one behind that door, and both of those side area rooms contain items in the next level, which is Siege Part 2. But for now, all of ours are actually out here. But yeah, this is where Siege Part 2 starts, right in this room. But we got to get our flail first. Oh, it just occurred to me. I don't have the, there we go. Put the death counter up. So yeah, we unlock a new, we do unlock a new melee weapon. The flail, which is capable of setting things on fire. The fist is capable of shocking things. Booyakasha.
We need to
All right, the very first thing, I do mean the very first thing we need to do, is there's a secret key right there we need to go collect. That is going to be required for us to get anything else in the level, because there are several side passages and side areas that actually house secrets that require the secret key to open. So let's go ahead and go grab that. And then we have these guys. Come on. What? Apparently I wasn't quick enough on the shield. I'm sorry, what? There we go. I was gonna say, what? Damn. Alright. So yeah, our first secret's right here. As soon as we trigger that, shoot stuff this guy. That should open up the door of the secret key. There we go. Nice. Then our next one is right here, which is the Slayer toy. And he spins the shield. Down. Alright, next we got the ruby. It's gonna be over here. Bust that open. It's gonna cause all that to spawn. Whoa. You say, why is my shield not throwing? There's our first ruby. So those tanks are going to be an issue on Ultra Nightmare. I'm going to remember that. Shit. Come on. Oh. Do I have the chain shot yet? No. Gotta figure out the parry on those. Next secrets are Life Sigil, which is over here. Grab that. Let me see here. Alright. Like I said, I know generally where I'm going. A little worried about one of the fights coming up here, especially in Ultra Nightmare. We have 2 morale fights here, which means we need to kill a certain number of enemies before we can kill the boss of that particular section. And it can be very difficult because some really big shit spawns there, like cyber demons. Next one's going to be some gold that's up here on our first catapult. Should also be 2 imps up here too. There they are. Thank you. There's that. gold and be on our way. Alright, next is the side area. Cool. Do not want to mess with the explosives, especially not on Nightmare. That shit hurts. Okay, so now we get our skin. This is why we needed the secret key. Nice. And now we go underwater. Oh, shit. Forgot about those. We're gonna come back to that. Cool. All right. Because there actually is a power orb right there. Nice. Here's our ruby. All right, next up, we got a tank. We're alive, barely. But we are alive. That's the area I'm a little concerned about. Before we get there, however, we do have a rather big fuck to deal with. Should be a... There it is. Oh, he's dead. All right, that wasn't too bad. Now then, in order to get to where we need to go, we need to go through this portal. Actually, this might be a good spot to do something in here. We are, whoops, don't open console. We are running light on a lot of ammo. All right, fair enough. That. Now then, I have to remember what it is I do in here. Oh, right. That. Nice. Come on. Yep. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you. Figure might as well go ahead and knock that out. Get it? Give me ammo. Something is very injured. Cool. Alrighty, so that should have satiated that area, and it did. Let's get out of here. There we go, and that maxes the shield out, which is a bonus. Oh, I really need to save that for the chain shot, but I do like the flail, considering we're using that quite a bit. That's one reason why I like having the upgraded shield, is because you can do shit like that. Now then, this area is gonna be spicy. Probably worth it to get these armor shards and go back up there. Oh man. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with this in Ultra Nightmare, because this is gonna suck. Yep, morale encounters. Just kind of talked about this. There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So we can't damage that guy yet. There we go. That's what I was worried about with that one, was the Cyber Demon. Shit. Alright. Let's go take out this Mancubus. How did you live? Leader shield disabled, that's good. Good. Well. Knock it off. This guy has a fuck ton of health. There we go. piece of gold pile right behind it, and there is. Puts us at a reasonable amount of gold so far. And we can bust through this. Get that armor. We're actually on full health. That's surprising. Oh shit. Hi. Fuck me. Thank you. As I say, I don't want to walk over there. I know what's over there, and I want nothing to do with it. Those things are more dangerous than what they appear. Second catapult. So now then, let me take a look at my objectives. Oh, okay. So we just need to strike a demon with a flail again, and we're done with that. Cool. All right, so we're moving right along through this level, actually. It helps that I know where everything is. So I put in... It's interesting, for each one of those videos, I put in maybe 3 run-throughs of each level. The first one, just to kind of understand the level and try to find some secrets. The second one, specifically looking for secrets. And the third one really is me going and routing, getting the footage for every single one of the things in the video. So I try to understand exactly where everything is before I put down footage. I don't like putting down footage without actually knowing the route that I'm going to take and things like that. Oh, this is going to suck. That. I need. Yep. That. Playing. Was that it? Wow, that was surprising. I didn't expect it to be that easy. Fair enough. I legitimately wasn't expecting that to be that easy. So this is kind of one of the side areas. So we have a few things here. Let's start off by going... can't really do anything with this yet. So make sure I know where I'm going. There's this. Raise that up so we can do that. Let me make sure I've got everything here. Yep. Okay. The next area we need to go is over here. This is our first secret. We're doing good on secrets, though. We're doing real good on it. Okay, then we need to go over here. There's a life sigil up here that we'll get. And the way we do that is we turn this on. Here. Grab our life sigil. This gives us access to the chain shot, which is actually a very, very, very powerful weapon. Nice. I think we've cleared all of that. Yeah, we have. Cool. Right over there. This.
Cache located. Seek out additional.
Kill all them. And we're done. Nice. Who the heck is messaging me? Oh. Okay, so that area is done. We'll continue moving to our right. All right. Stop that. Nice. Good deal. Nope. Do not want. So as it stands right now, I don't think we've had, well, yeah, we have. I would say, have we had a death without a death sigil? And the answer is, or without a life sigil? And the answer is yes. But they're not very often. I think we're on the verge of being able to do a, I don't even know what the next, there's one between Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare, and I can't remember what it is. But it basically gives you the silver armor, not the gold. Hold still. This is why I love the chain shot, because it is immensely powerful. Hold that. Thank you. Next area is in here for secrets. Starting with, again, the reason why we needed the secret key. Grab the next ruby. Wait a minute. Okay. Yep. Cool. There we go on that. How are we doing on gold? 220 of 513 is not bad. Okay. Matter of fact, we're about ready to pick up a 50 gold chest too, so. There we go. Now we're at 283 of 513. Again, not bad. Now we need to get this codex. Just like that. Which is the Con Maker, I believe. Oh, Siege Part 1. Alright, never mind. Con Maker's the next one. 50 gold. There we go. That brings up to 333 of 513. So yeah, we're doing really good on gold. But yeah, that is why I like this gun. Is because it absolutely, the chain shot just can decimate armor damage. Oh shit. Hello. Damn it. Next up is going to be our toy, our Mancubus toy. Which is going to be right here. Then we're going to have a codex entry for the Con Maker. Or Creed Maker, excuse me. My bad. Nice. Okay. I'm glad I fixed that when I did. There's a few things out here that I need to be aware of. There's actually some things back there, so I need to go back over there. Oh, I'm not ready to do this part yet. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't see it on the right! That. You. I didn't see it on the left. Excuse me. Temple Shrine. There is a few things over here. I think, anyway. Unless I'm mixed up. No, I'm not. All right. I am not mixed up. Cool. Look at our next life sigil. Get some ammo out of that guy. Oh, and now I can upgrade this. Yeah, that one's nice, and I really like the Cosmic Breach. I really want the Cosmic Breach. There we go. Now we set enemies on fire when we hit them. Okay. That we'll get to in a moment. All right. Well, I think we're ready to do this area now. I have to remember what's in this area. I think it's the Rider. I might be mistaken about that. Nope. And that's how you deal with Mancubus real quick. There we go. Where are you? Let's go get some armor real quick. Ammo, some armor, looking good. Some more health over here, some more armor over here too. There we go. There is a secret over there that we missed, so I'm gonna go get that. Yeah, it wants us to go in there right now, but we're not ready to do that. There's a few things that we want to handle. Like that, being one of them. This being another. So let me do a quick gold check here and see where we're at. Yeah, trick is not to die while I'm underwater here. So there's that. There's obviously another gold that we missed back here. Let's go get that. We're at 9 of 11 secrets, so we're doing pretty good. Oh, damn it. I ran too far, too. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Timer. I'm streaming, buddy. So we already killed this guy. 10. Now we're at 419 of 513. We're 1 ruby shy right now, too, and I know where the ruby is. I recall, I was gonna say, yeah, there's a... Want to refill your armor quickly? That's how you do it. Nothing to it. Oh, and this thing is fully charged too. Okay, so let me remember this room. Hold on 1 second before we go too far. Avoid the fire. We've got some armor down here. Nice. Now we go up here. That's half the puzzle. Ow. Alrighty. Open that. Oh, the other half's over here. As I recall, I hop on here and turn around to go over here. Yep. But let's see, I could have sworn there was a thing right here to bring us around and pick up this. Now, are we 50 shy? No, we're a little more than that. All right. We're getting there, though. That was the last secret, though, which is good. Go out here, and we make this jump. Specifically turn this on. Nice. Okay, so we've got everything up there. That should have opened the second door, and it did. There we go. So now we are 33 shy. We're done with that one. So now the last objective is actually to return back to the wall. However, we're shy on a few collectibles right now, so let's go get those. We're missing a ruby.
Thank you, Slayer.
So yes, it wants us to go and return. Yeah, we are still just a little shy on a few things. Let's go pick those up. We're looking for a wolf statue in particular. There it is. I'm glad I spotted that when I did. What the hell is this? There we go. So now we need to destroy the wolf statues. We are now also 30 shy. There's going to be one in here. And there's going to be one over there. There we go. And that's going to open up this. there's our last gold. Let's go pick that up. Oh, it's also the last catapult as well. Yep, I knew that was trouble the moment I walked into it. Jesus. Note to self, be on the lookout for that. There's also a collectible up there. I think there's a life signal up there. $491 of 513. Where are we missing gold? It's not even a substantial amount, which is what's interesting. How did I miss gold? Oh, it's right there. Okay. So where is that? That is behind me. And off in that direction. Okay. Really? Still something over here. Sorry, I saw the Spidertron and was like, that has to die. There's that. And then up here. Armor. There we go. And give me some health. That should be 513. All right, there's 100%. Thank you. We have 513, 513, 1111, 4411, and all the collectibles. So yeah, that should be 100%. There we go. There's Siege Part 1. Like I said, big goddamn level. Big goddamn level. Siege Part 2 is nowhere near as big. Thank you. There it is. Well, that shield didn't last long. Chapter complete. 100%! Look at that. Almost like I know what I'm doing. Slightly. Let's just go back. I hate that you can't skip any of that. So we'll just go back and then come back into it. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. We actually have a lot of stuff 100% complete now. So we'll get into Siege Part 2. I have the next level routed, so I know where all the secrets are. Just don't have it finished out yet. So
The gate is taking heavy damage.
first thing we need to do is come over here.
The turret in the courtyard you can use to hold them off.
Hop on the turret. How he lived through that. Okay. Hey Honda. 75 months. Good God, buddy. His armor. Takes 2 more hits. And 1 more hit, and this guy's gone. How's your Wednesday going, buddy? Now, funny enough, every time I've done this mission, his arm has gotten in the way, ironically. We'll see if he continues to do that.
We almost have everyone out.
That specifically is what I'm about ready to face. Do that, do that, do that. It's almost like I knew it was going to be there. Do that, do that. Now there should be a Hell Knight in here. What is my, it's finally over, but how have you been? I've been okay. I am down. I am in the 230s. I am 3 pounds away from being 50 pounds down. I was 238.2 on the scale today after my workout. So I am nearly 50 pounds down overall, and that is phenomenal. I am starting to get some muscle. I'm actually starting to buff up a little bit. I'm starting to show that. So it's going well. Going very well. What are my objectives? I need to check that. So I need to kill 3 or more fodder and hit demons 10 times with a fully charged chain shot. Well, we can do the chain shot real quick. So I am very, very proud of my accomplishments thus far, with still a long road ahead. That once I am 50 pounds down, I have another 70 to go, I think, if my math is right. There's actually a secret right here. Did that count? Yeah, that counted too. Okay, cool. But yeah, I have been busting my ass. And I will admit, some days absolutely suck ass. Like today, I didn't sleep. I got no sleep at all. Like I got 2 hours of sleep, but still managed to get my ass on my treadmill and go bust it. So, it sucks. It's so much. But today is also my 35 day, and I'm doing well on that. God damn it, stop setting myself on fire. But keep on keeping on, right? Here's our first Revenant. There's one of those. day 2 of a 1-day cutover for the nurse call system I programmed. Interesting. That being said, I thought about you. Last Friday, I ended up switching out all the switches, and well, the majority of my switches in my house were the rocker style switches, not the toggles. And I did 8 of them in an hour, and I went back to thinking about your contractor that did like 22 in a day. And I'm just sitting there like, I did 8 in an hour. How the fuck does this guy do 22 in a day? Like, by my math, 3 hours, 24? So, yep, I thought about you when you telling me that story. Those contractors need to be fired. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I don't know how, There we go. There's Roundhouse. That's what I wanted. I don't know how they only wired that many that quickly. Now, the light fixtures I struggled with, just because those were already attached to the wall, right? And working above my head to take one down and put one up was kind of double the work. But, you know, still, I did it. We're going to need the chain shot here. Oh, but I was like, even me, that's not even a licensed electrician. It's like, yeah, I can... What the fuck is wrong with you? Alright, let me make sure we got everything out of there, which I think we did. Yeah, we're at 3 of 9. We have plenty of that. Yep. Alright, so next up is in here. Where are you? There you are. Hell is doing that? Fuck off with that right the fuck now. You. There we go. Entire fire station in 3 hours, and that's after being a desk jockey for a few years. Yeah, right. Like, and that's with me not even like being an electrician. That's me like, oh, I just wanted to do this one day. Now I did bite the shit out of myself, and I did get a new multimeter. I actually got one of the clamp ones from Klein. Seemed to be decent. Had all the features I was looking for, so. That ought to help with that problem. I can't see shit. Am I getting chased? Yes. There's supposed to be another Hell Knight running around, but I haven't seen him yet. Another Mancubus over here. And I kill him, that's going to cause this one to spawn. Like I said, it's almost like I know where I'm going. Like, I may have made a guide for all the secrets in this area. The clamp will get used to hold the meter more than ever its intended purpose. I never even considered that, but you're right. That makes absolute sense. I need these guys down here. Come on. We need to do that 2 more times. Oh, man. Yeah, I've gone from 285 to 238. And I feel so much better because of the throwback. What just happened? I don't know how I walked out of that unscathed, but that worked better than I could have imagined. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, just caught off guard by that. Before I walk off and leave that again. I've forgotten that once or twice already. This will give us the secret key. Point 3, yeah, releases tomorrow, and the Twitch drop starts tomorrow too. So keep that in mind. Okay, I do not want to go into that one first. I want to go into this one first. Not what I planned to have happen. It was that, in all honesty. Yeah, I have a 3.5 day weekend, but I am catching a Battlehawk game on Friday with Zing. So Almighty Zing has invited me to a football game, and I'm going to go hang out with him. But yeah, my intention is probably to play a lot of that. Now there's a Mancubus right there. Again, ask me why I know. I just put out this video this morning. You were supposed to be dead, sir. I call bullshit. As I said, we should have 2 secrets left, if memory serves, and we do. We're missing a ruby. Where is that other ruby? Oh, I know where. Okay, that ruby's one of the secrets. That's right. I know where it is. Okay. Like I said, it's almost like I've routed these levels already. Oh shit! Took my hand off the keyboard to get a drink. But yeah, I am down. I'm down to 238.6 or 238.2, and I feel incredible. It is so refreshing and life-changing to have lost that much weight, and I've still got more to go. And I'm actually in shape. I feel good. Like I found a picture of us at Twitch at a barcade after Anime St. Louis with the Twitch gang, and I was like, I was that big, you know. And it's like, now that I actually can compare back and forth, I'm like, oh my god, I was not healthy. I need that Revenant out. Stop coming here. Other than that, I've been playing a lot of Elder Scrolls Online. Hold that. Good boy. So I've been leveling up in ESO again. And actually, stand by. And I'm actually up to like level 620, something like that. Like, I've been really enjoying that again. Now that I've actually figured out some ways to modify and change armor, I have been having a lot of fun with that.
The final transports are ready to launch.
Yep. All right. I had to do a quick thing. Let me make sure I didn't miss any gold, since I was prone to do that last time. I don't think I did, because we're actually at 125 of 183, so we're doing pretty good. Some of these levels are just, whoa! Nice catch. Damn it. That worked. Not at all what I was trying to do. Where's the Revenant? Where's the Revenant? So our next secret's actually right there. That's where the ruby is. Our last secret is going to be towards the end. But I'm missing 8. No, I'm not. I know where it is. Okay. Grab that. Come around here for that. There we go. Yeah, I'm missing 50. Okay, yep. And I know where the last 50 are. So yeah, looks like we're going to 100% this level. Love that. What's funny is you don't actually have to do that. I just did it to look cool. And that opens up this for a life sigil. We actually have 3 life sigils. That's rare. Now we come up here. Have I beat both challenges? Yes. Good. Yeah, there's a cyber demon over there. This is bad. Hell is shooting me. Now we have the boss. There we go. Maximum health increase. Good deal. That should be all collectibles. Yep. We 100% of the level.
Several demonic signals are moving to King Novik's position.
I'm stuck.
Hadrick. Slayer. You have to help him.
Sentinel Shrine detected. And we have a fuck ton of money. Yeah, definitely want that. Yep, the chain shot is way too good to pass up there. Metal shields and armor. The strikes will also generate armor shards. Yep, that's good. Now we can do that. And now we are to the point of needing... Oh. Well, there. Now our glove is entirely upgraded. I need 2 more for this one, and we're missing 1 melee weapon. But we are getting quite there as far as upgrades go. So, yep, we're getting nearly to the end of having all the gold and all the items in the game fully upgraded. But that was Siege Part 2. Oh, I remember this cutscene. This cutscene's pretty cool.
Tricks, old king.
See, all that's gonna do is just piss me off.
Tell me where it is.
Run. I love this game so much. Run. And there's everything there. Don't know why the icons aren't loading. That was kind of weird. So cool. Yep, we 100% of that level. The Abyssal Forest. I don't have a guide out for this one yet, but I do have it routed. So let me open up my notes and we'll see if we can't 100% this level real quick. First thing I should encounter is a life sigil. Don't know that you don't piss off Doom Guy, yeah? You do not piss off the Doom Slayer.
Vera, if the tether is removed, the Makers, their directive was clear. What would you have us do?
Nothing.
Don't do anything. Yeah, nothing. Nothing.
It can't be removed. We scanned it. It's wired to a detonator.
I mean, if you're curious about the skin, it's actually the NVIDIA skin I'm using.
That demon, he's after something. You saw that. We call it the Heart of Argent. Anyone who wields it, they'd have the power of a god. Stronger than maybe even you. But the heart is incomplete.
I need to find where my black magic's. There it is. I was like, I need to find where my other hat
is a
went.
power source, and we don't know where it is.
Valen's search party is still active.
If he ever gets control of
Excuse me.
that much power in Hell's hands, none of us would survive.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Unlock the Ancestral Forge.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, this has been a fun game.
I ask only to be heard.
contact the Ministry. You are stranded in this realm. There is no one left to trust. That is why you allow me to speak. Help us.
See, that was me before I lost all this weight. So again, I don't have a guide up for this video or for this level yet,
He's on site.
but I have routed it, so
Team ready to sweep the
I'm gonna have to
forest when
go.
we're
I've
done.
only played this level once so far. Normally I do it 2 or 3 times, specifically to find everything. I have found all the secrets in this level. I just need to remember where they are. So we're gonna be referring to the map quite a bit. First thing is up here.
My people guarded the forest trajectory.
Specifically for this. Yep. So that's the first one. That's the life sigil. The next one's a ruby. But before we do that, I want to go back over here. Highly ironic that I don't need a life sigil for once. Thanks for playing. Have a good day. Oh, right. None of this stuff spawns until after I open that door. Remember that. In order to open this door, we're going to run over here. Come here. Thank you. That was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I heard that sound effect. I'm like, is that coming from my game? The answer was yes. Nope, 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 nope. Spider mind. We already got that one. Alright, so the next one I'm going to come up to is a ruby. Where is that? I think that's one of my objectives is to, yeah, parry Revenant projectiles. And I need to execute 5 stunned demons with the shield charge. Fair enough. Damn it. I don't even know where the where the buffer is. There it is. Oh, fuck. That's a minute. Yep, that's why I love shield charge executions. Ow. Hey Rex. Not gonna lie, seeing trees and dooms is wild to me. How you doing, buddy? Come on. What the hell just shot me? How you doing today, buddy? If shoutouts were working, I'd give you one. Come on. I'm really wanting this guy to do something that I can parry, but I'm not going to do it. I'm doing great. Today's Wednesday. Just got my last few videos out for my guide. Hopefully I didn't kill it. I mean, the whole goal of this is I need to kill a stunned demon with a... This guy doesn't know how to do this. I get it. Speedy Gonzalez over here. Come on. Of course. He was that low in health. Let me make sure we got everything out of here. Yeah, I've been still putting out videos. Oh, right. That was the first ruby. Okay. And this particular area I've routed, but haven't gotten footage for. So I haven't gone back and played this again. So I'm not really sure where things are. I know what order they're supposed to be in, though. That's a cyber demon. My new capture card of the day. Which one did you get? I'm curious. Come on. Really? Alright, where the fuck is the cyber demon? Now I'm pissed. You all need to stop throwing shit at me. Why are they just dying? Aver Media? Okay, I know exactly the one you got. I really wish they would just stop exploding and dying. What was that? Like, the whole purpose is I'm trying to stun them and they won't get stunned. Instead, they just fall over dead. I mean, there's plenty more demons to kill, but it is rather annoying. I guess. I'm running the wrong direction. Let me think about how I got there. There is... Okay, that's how. I see it. I see it. I got there by doing this. Oh, shit. No, I didn't. Well, I sort of did. I mean, this works. Wasn't exactly the way I intended to do this, but hey, it worked. Crude, but effective. some gold right here we need to get. And we need to go get a ruby. So I've already gotten the codex. Next secret's going to be a... That's what I was trying to do. That should be... That didn't count? What's Bone Collector? Collect 100 ammo from melee strike. Okay, that should be fine. Nope, no, don't pin that. Today I learned you can pin objectives. I didn't know you could do that until just now. Yeah, you're right, though. Seeing trees in Doom is weird. Love the shield, though. The shield gunplay in this game is actually really solid. It's a good mix between Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. Just re-downloaded Eternal. Nice. Did that count? No! Did that? Yes. I don't get it. Ow. Make your butt. Did that? Yes. Why is that counting and the first one didn't? I didn't play the DLC. I got Ultra Nightmare done and kind of took a break from the game. I haven't gone back and played the DLC of it yet. I did not like the constant weapon switching back and forth of that game. I still like, let me be clear, I loved the game. Just didn't like the constant going back and forth between like armor, between freezing, grenades, and setting them on fire and things like that. It got very cumbersome very quickly to micromanage all that. Hardest was and gave up 1 point. Hardest is Ultra Nightmare, but not the one kill, one chance to kill it is Nightmare. I did Ultra Nightmare for the gold armor. So the next thing we're looking for is a gold chest, by the way. Because of the what now? The Azeron? Okay, so that's the gold. Next thing we're looking for is a demon essence. This is the Revenants, by the way. What? How does that not count? The weird-ass power glove? Maybe. Yeah, I don't see how you use that. Full respect for using it. I can't do it. I know exactly what it is. I've seen them. No way in hell. Get it? No way in hell. Yeah. From Arena, I got it down. Yeah, like I said, 0.3 tomorrow. I'm still bound by NDA, as stupid as that sounds. Twitch drops start tomorrow, too. There we go. Our flail is now max upgrades. So at this point, I'm just buying upgrades for the sake of buying upgrades. We have everything. So there's the life sigil. This is going to be the demon essence. The toy is going to be in there. There's going to be a life sigil right there, and then there's 3 sections of gold around there. Okay. Hold that. Yeah, that went downhill in a hurry. Damn it. throw the fucking shield. Damn. How are you alive? Oh, me. Yeah, like I said, Regiment's going Mithras, so I'm going to go with Mithras again. Just because that's, like I said, it's kind of been nice to use them for backup every now and then. Oop. Hold that. I'll take that back. So let's see here. Oh, we don't have the Demon Essence yet because it's not out yet. Where is this guy? This is for intended to get there, but you can also do it from underneath it. I found that really funny. There you are! Stop throwing shit at me. There we go. Maximum armor. There's our Demon Essence that we were looking for. That should also have closed that. Yep. Good. So now then, we can go and get this Life Sigil. Life Sigil is going to be got by getting up here. And then we have a jumping puzzle. Thank you. Alright, so we got the Life Sigil out of order. Let's go grab the toy, which is going to be over here. I love the fact that when you do those kinds of landings, it just demolishes enemies around you. It is so much fun. But yeah, Arena Breakout, man. Like I said, I got in my first match, and I got back to the farm, saw a player run past the entry panel, like where you go up to get the case that you die at. And I was like, was that a fucking player? Hey. And I was like, was that a player? And I run up there, and sure enough, they're holding the staircase, not even watching the six. And I was just like, okay, popped the first one who was decked out in full sweat. And the second one just sat there shooting the AI as I ran up behind him and just annihilated him. And I'm like, situational awareness, guys. Damn, because I wasn't even like trying to be stealthy about it. I just ran up there like, all right, well, you know, there he is. Where is there is something in here I need to throw a shield at, but I haven't found it yet. I need to not catch on fire, unless it's down here. I got at least 6 last night. One guy took down 4 of us right after. Woo. So I need that door open. Unless I walked right past it, which is entirely possible. I don't think so. I can't remember where this is. There is something I destroyed that specifically raises that. There it is. Now we do that. Here's the witch toy. Now we boogie. So now we have the next life sigil. Now we have a bunch of gold and secrets. So this is one of them. Come on! That is going to open up. What did that open up? I think. No, it didn't open this. That way. Let me make sure I have everything there. Yeah, I still need to collect ammo. Hold on one second, guys. My wife's messaging me. There we go. All right, so that's that one. There's also one up. Oop. Yeah. All right. Hello? There's a ruby over here. Okay, and I don't think I actually need to kill anything with this. It's just a matter of doing that. There's a secret right underneath me, though. What did doing that do? Right. I already blew up. I dropped the statue already. Where did the statue drop? Right here. Okay. All right, so that's gold. Let's see here. So we had the gold, we had the ruby. So now there is a gold and life sigil left to collect. Good deal. So yeah, we're almost done. We're almost done. And then I will probably call it for the night. I don't know how I'm going to complete this challenge, though, considering how we're only halfway there. I guess I could switch to something that occupies more ammo and just hope to God I can melee crap down. I mean, I guess that's what I'm going to have to resort to here. That's semi-working. I think the last two secrets are further in the level. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything there. Yes, I did. Thank God I turned around and looked. That should be up to 50 now. It's at 52, so we're getting there. Just got to use something that actually takes ammo. Let me actually burn some ammo too. That's 10 of 11, so the last thing we're missing is a life sigil. Oops, one more. So we are also 55. I'm willing to bet there's a chest somewhere. what is this? This is, oh yeah, the grenade launcher. Right. Forgot about this.
You can enhance your weapons inside storage.
Oops. Are we doing good job there? We are. We're collecting it slowly and surely. But I passed the I passed several things here. I need to go collect. Primarily where's this jump made from? Okay. Yep, it's gonna be right here. What? It's supposed to be a scripted jump. There we go. Oh, Rex, you going live here shortly? There's the last secret. Not sure yet. Yeah. We're about ready to wrap up, and I was like, I need someone to raid. What the hell was that noise? Maybe. Well, then maybe we might have a raid target. Trans Steve, man, I respect that. I didn't get any sleep last night and then had to work out today, which sucks ass. But I'm glad I did it, but boy did it suck. Think about how my mic will connect to the new setup. So I actually have, hold on. You can do several things. So one of the things, before I actually had a mixer, I actually had this, which is Voicemeeter. And I piped my microphone and then set my set one of my outputs to be my HDMI port. So I was mixing all my audio on my main PC and then piped my microphone as part of that output into Alpha 4, which at the time was my HDMI call, and then sent that to the capture card. So the capture card was receiving the video and my microphone and the game audio. And then I duplicated, just like I've done here with like A1 and A2, I duplicated my mainstream audio to my speakers and my headset and my streaming PC. So what you're seeing here is, because I don't need that anymore, I'm actually utilizing this to duplicate my audio to my speakers, which is A1, and my now physical mixer. And the mixer itself, if I come over here, the mixer is actually what powers my microphone. And so I have that actually as an input. So if I were to actually come into here, you can see I've got this actually is one of my mixes, but I've got it limited to just my microphone. And then the mixer recording is my second PC. So if I were to play a sound on my second PC, for example, I don't really have anything set up right now, do I? But yeah, so the second PC sound will actually come through my speakers over here because I'm actually monitoring that device. But yeah, it's what I recommend is use Voicemeeter to specifically do that. And Voicemeeter is dirt cheap. It's like $2 for Voicemeeter Potato, which is their pro version. It's well worth it. My pleasure. Yep. Routing audio and mixing audio is something I dug into pretty significantly. You already have a copy? Yeah. I actually have 4 copies. Not meaning to. I don't think we're going to complete this challenge. We're at 64 of 100. Now, that being said, I actually haven't been past this point. I've completed all the secrets and then just sort of effed over. Oh, God. Yeah, that went downhill in a hurry. Jesus. That's what I was trying to do. Back there. You're new. Whoops, wrong button. Well, can't say I was expecting that. I'm hearing something behind me. I've got 8. He's not doing any. Oh, now he is. So he's not doing anything I can parry. Jesus Christ! Gonna have to practice this dude a little bit. Seriously? I've got 5 health. And we're dead. Now then, did I keep my progress in any of that? I did. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay. He comes through walls. That's good to know. I'm sure if I was focusing on actually beating him, I could do it. I just want to finish this challenge first. Because we're at 91. He does. And like I said, if I was actually focusing on fighting him, I would be fine. I'm just focusing on getting this challenge done, which is fucking me up. There's got to be another one of these guys around here somewhere. What am I at? 95. Because I wouldn't even be using this gun if I didn't. Oh, God. I wouldn't be using this gun as my primary weapon. He's very clearly strong up close. that's also where you're supposed to be fighting him. Otherwise, he does that. So... Thank you! Now then. Oh shit. Where you going, buddy? You don't want to play anymore? What do you mean you don't want to play anymore? What do you know? When I actually fight back, it's a little bit more one-sided. Like I said, if I was actually focusing on the fight, I could do him. So that gave us 100%. I just wanted to complete that challenge. 99. I missed 1 gold. Yep. I missed 1 fucking gold somewhere. Incredible. 1 bloody gold. Yep. Oh. More gold, more gold. Yep. Ancestral Forge. Alrighty, which is 9 out of 22. Hopefully this is a smaller level. Like I said, I can't, as I evidenced, I know where the secrets were. It was just finding them all. But alright, guys. Woo! Run's going well. I can't believe I missed 1 fucking gold. I missed 1 gold.